It's October, so if you want to get in on the spoopy Steven Universe goodness, check out this Watermelon Dog to Pumpkin Steven Universe parody t-shirt, available exclusively on Anywhere.com. Link in the description down below. If you use the code CartoonU at checkout, you can get 15% off. Anywhere is a website where you can get a bunch of different anime and cartoon goodies, and there's a bunch of new stuff every single day. So go check it out in the link. Okay, here's the video. Bye. What is going on, guys? This is Michael Williams from Cartoon Universe, and we have another piece of Steven Universe news, which is super exciting right now because we've been in a drought for the longest time. We're going to be in a drought for a little while, but like I was hoping in the last video, we actually do have something to save us and keep us tied over until we actually get back into the swing of things with the actual episodes, and that is, of course, the upcoming Steven Universe console game, Save the Light. If for whatever reason you're not aware of this game, it is being developed by the same people who did Attack the Light. It's somewhat of a sequel or a spiritual successor of sorts to Attack the Light. The mobile game that came out a few years ago, Grumpy Face developed that game as well. I've heard it's very good. I have not played it. I know I'm slacking. I'm a piece of garbage. I still need to get on that, and now I need to really get on that because apparently this console game is going to be releasing on PS4 on October 31st and on Xbox One November 3rd. So that's right around the corner. That's only like a couple weeks away. So I gotta really get on Attack the Light, beat that. I'm sure it's not that long of a game, luckily, but yeah, I cannot wait for this game. From the moment I heard it and saw the trailer, it just looked absolutely incredible, and I always wanted like someone to break the mold for like licensed video games and video games based off cartoon shows, because most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time they tend to be lackluster, or they're just kind of thrown together just to kind of make a quick buck. But this one, you could tell they're really putting a lot of heart and true effort into it, and you can tell the people making it and the creators of Steven Universe are gamers themselves, so you can tell there's a lot of effort to make a truly great gaming experience and give us the licensed cartoon games that they would have wanted as kids and the ones that we've always wanted. So I cannot wait. We actually have some new info, and we have a little mini trailer showcasing Sugalite and Smoky Quartz, which is super exciting. We got a little bit of Sardonyx action. We see Steven holding a shield at Bismuth's Forge, so I'm assuming you can upgrade and get new weapons and stuff like that, upgrade your stats and whatnot at Bismuth's Forge. No telling if we're gonna get Bismuth, the character, in this. I doubt it, because this game is sort of semi-canon, so it's not necessarily important to the cartoon, and it debatably happened, but there's probably not going to be any major developments regarding the story. You might get some new pieces of lore that we were not aware of, but other than that, it's kind of semi-canon, so I'm not expecting any characters that are currently MIA to just show up out of nowhere, like I said, Bismuth or Jasper or something like that. I could totally be wrong, but we'll just have to wait and see. So like I said, it's for PS4 October 31st and Xbox One on November 3rd. And on the Grumpy Face blog on Tumblr, they actually gave us some more information. And here we see kind of like a skill tree. It's not a tree. You basically can change the stats and stuff like that for all your different characters, and this is what they said about that. They said one of the new features in Save the Light we're super excited about is the new upgrade system. Build and customize your character to best match your own playstyle. Unlock dozens of perks, equip badges, and be sure to capitalize on opportunities to synergize with your other party members. And remember, you can always swap out and customize which 4 characters make up your party too. So this sounds super exciting. I love this type of stuff, kind of building your own team, building your own party, and kind of making it your own. And this actually gives, some replay value to it, because you can add stuff that you maybe didn't add the first playthrough, or maybe you can do stuff where you're kind of under-leveled on purpose, or you're weaker in certain spots on purpose to make more of a challenge. So I love this type of stuff. This seems super duper exciting. We have your standard stats, you have attack, defense, and then you have luck, which I'm assuming probably has to do with like dropped items or critical hits, stuff like that, stuff that's completely RNG. And then we have teamwork, which obviously is probably related to, fusions or team attacks, special team attacks. Like in one trailer, we saw that Garnet threw Steven, so that's probably like a certain team attack move. Again, I haven't played Attack the Light, so I'm not as educated as I probably could be on this subject, so this is probably information you're already aware of. We got badges, and on the side we see something called Super Shield Breaker for Garnet. So it says Garnet Shield Breaker Explosion, range increased, and now also applies a burn effect to enemies. So as we can see, there's kind of a little highlight on the little pink star in the top middle on attack. So I'm guessing you get more abilities as these bars raise up, and you can probably choose what you want to raise as you level up. So it's probably similar to like Paper Mario and stuff like that, where after you level up, you can increase your HP or you can increase your BP or whatever. at whatever you want to increase there. And someone asked on the blog, well, if there will be a PC release in the near future for Save the Light. For those of you who do not have a PS4 or Xbox One and you want to play this game and you're just dying, here's their response to that. So it says, Save the Light coming to PC and Switch is something we really want to make happen as soon as we can, but sadly it couldn't happen in time for launch. I'm also afraid I do not have any time frames or confirmations I can share at this time. We do hope everyone knows we hear the demand loud and clear, and we want it on these platforms just as much as you guys. We're huge Nintendo fans ourselves. The reality is that there's both publishing logistics involved and also the nature of our team being on the smaller side and under heavy load, doing all we can to get the game out in the best state for the first platforms we were able to start with. We sincerely apologize to those who do not own the launch platforms. Please keep an eye out in the coming months for when we can hopefully provide some good news on this front. Thanks so much to all of our followers for all the interest and support. So if you don't have a PS4 or Xbox One, they are trying to push for a PC release. They are trying to push for a Switch release. This way it is on all of the major platforms all at once. But, you know, like I said, they don't really have the resources and they have to get the logistics together, but it seems like they're going to try to work hard to get it together. So hopefully if there's enough demand, enough people will reach out for the PC and Switch releases, and Cartoon Network realizes this, and hopefully, you know, Nintendo will hear this, and Steam and all that stuff. They'll kind of reach out and hopefully get it out, and if this game sells well, that even further increases it. So go pick up this game if you do have PS4 or Xbox One, because honestly, like, maybe not right away, but maybe a couple years down the line, if it does get released on the Switch, hopefully it gets released on the Switch before a couple years. But for me personally, in a couple years, if it ends up on the Switch, maybe I'll pick it up on the Switch, because you can go on the go with the Switch, and that just gives more options, and that's even more money because that's more incentive for people to buy on a second platform if they already have the first platform, you know what I mean? So hopefully that'll be a thing that happens. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. And there was also a question asked, or a blog post that they made called How Long is Save the Light? And this is what they said about that. So we did a good amount of promo and interviews for Save the Light a few months back, and a very common question was, of course, how long does it take to beat? Fair question, especially since we've always been open that Attack the Light was pretty compact and modest little RPG that always intended to be that way. Our answer on Save the Light's length was an estimate at the time. We expected it to maybe take 8 to 10 hours to clear, and a little more if going for 100%. We basically set that as our goal and told ourselves, hey, if we can hit this, we've done alright. Well, looking back, our estimate ended up being a bit off. This game really surprised us with just how big it became as development progressed, and I'm happy to report that you can expect more than double our old estimate, even triple it or more. Okay, that's pretty big if you're planning to complete the game to 100%, and we hope you do. So basically, they started out with 8 to 10 hours, so they said it's probably double that, maybe even triple that. So you're looking at 20 to 30 hours, if not more. So that's a pretty decent amount of time, especially for a licensed game like this. Obviously, most RPGs might take a little longer, but it depends on what type of RPG you're playing. Like Pokemon doesn't take more than this time. So this is about the length of, you know, a Pokemon game, especially like a recent Pokemon game, but that are much easier, you know, so it's about that length. So that's really, really exciting. So I cannot wait to get my hands on this game. What do you guys think of Save the Light? Are you excited? Is there anything that you're really hoping is going to be in this title? We actually haven't gotten that much info, which I like because that leaves a lot more surprises. So what are you guys expecting to see? What are you guys hoping to see? And do you want a Switch or PC version? Let us know in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe for more Steven Universe stuff and updates. We're probably going to try to do a Let's Play or stream or / review on this channel. So be on the lookout for that, and be on the lookout for more Steven Universe updates as they come. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave it a like. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Michael Williams. You've been watching Cartoon Universe, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.